Hey guys, what up? This is Dan from AutoMotivationZ here at my special spot again in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. As you can guess, it is time for the review of my 2019 Audi RS5 Sportback. So here's what we have right now, and I have the hatch open so you can see how high that goes. Actually goes pretty decently high. Let's take a quick walk around the car. We have the 20-inch rims. If you're looking for where the washer fluid is, it's on the left side, right there. And these are all the same size rims. We'll get into that a little bit later. And here is the engine bay. So we have a V6 twin turbo 2.9 liter, 444 horsepower, 443 pound-feet of torque. Now this is the only year of the Sportback. So it is not something that, well, they did continue it in 2021 and 2022, but this is the only year of the Sportback for this. And just hold on, there's people coming, so just give me a second here. So we have 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. We have a quarter mile at 11.8 seconds. And believe me, I just tested that out. It's got to be true. We have a 15.3 gallon gas tank right here, and this of course is going to take premium only. The trunk is 22 cubic feet up like this, and as you can see, guys, there is a massive trunk space here. And then you can fold the seats down. You have to fold the seats down from the inside, so I'm not going to do that right now, but they fold flat and it is a huge space. With everything down, you have 44 cubic feet of space. Now to put that into perspective, my RS3 had 12 in the back. With everything folded down, I think it had maybe 18 or 19. It wasn't very big. So this is a huge improvement from what I had before. And we'll go ahead and we'll close this here. So it's got this trunk buttons here. We'll just push that to close it. It's electronic, so it closes like that. And then we have everything looking nice and neat. Now look at these LED lights. I love the way that these look. They look really nice. They just, I mean, I love this little flare right here. And you got the flared arches on this. Now you guys, on this car, it shares no body panels with the S5 on the side. So you have all of your body panels, they're all wider. The doors are different. The hood is different. Everything is different. Well, maybe the hood is the same, but everything is different on this car. And one thing that I noticed, and nobody has ever pointed this out in any video, the Audi badge is actually curved on this. And that's why if you order black badges for this car, be sure to get them for this car, because they're actually curved and they actually fit the car. They fit the profile of the car. Now, these tires, these did not come stock with the car. These are Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, the all sport ones. As you see right there, Michelin, and then Pilot Sport 4S right in there, if you can see that. And then we got 275/30 ZR20s all around. So we have all four wheels that are like that. We have 4 doors because it's a Sportback, and I'll open up the door here so you can see the back space. Now the seat is where I like it, and I will say there's not a lot of space to get in, but let's see if we can get in. Yeah, we're pretty cramped back here. That's where I sit, but I sit really far back. Ooh, jeez, getting too big for this. All right, so 4 doors. Another cool thing, when the door is open, you can see it pops down and it pops back up again. We have the front driver's seat here where all the magic happens, and you can see the little Audi Sport logo on the ground, the red hash there. Of course, the RS5 badge lit up right there, and then we have these honeycomb stitch seats. And I got the red trim just because I think the gray ones just look a little blah. RS right there. Nice. I don't know what that was. And then, of course, the most important part is we have this. So I just threw my keys in there real quick because I'm doing the review. And check this out. This is fantastic. Look at that. My phone fits perfectly in there. Very cool. Definitely happy that that happened. We have just the regular switchgear over here for the windows, auto up, auto down, mirror controls. We do have the set 1, set 2 for the seat. And of course we have the fog lights, and we have all of the light controls there. We have the high beams, and we'll get a shot of that there. You go back to turn them on, you go front to turn them on automatic. And then we have the adaptive cruise, which is right here. Just hit that button and it'll go wherever you want. Resume over this way, cancel that way. And here's the steering wheel. That perforated leather is fantastic. It's super good to grab onto. I really like it. Here's for the views of the center dash. And then of course my favorite part, we actually have music controls there. Fantastic. So you guys give me 1 second while I close the hood. We don't need that open anymore. We'll get a shot of the car with the door closed so we can use that for future pictures. You never know when you need it. And whew, look at that. That looks mighty fine. I really do like that. So you notice the adaptive cruise right in there. And it has 2 sensors. There's one on the left and one on the right. We have our LED lights, which look very nice. And then again, we have these little vents. Now these are fake. Well, actually there is an air pass-through there. Right here, there's an air pass-through on 2 of them. They're not fake. Good. Of course, Quattro badge, RS5 badge, and then the other adaptive cruise sensor. We do have a nice air curtain right in here that passes air over the wheels, so you get some brake cooling going on. And then of course we have these 6-piston calipers, and these are massive. I really would like to say that these are more these are probably bigger in size than the RS3 ones. They're just less pistons, but very big. Of course we got the Audi symbol there. These are the stock wheels. These are the ones that come with the dynamic package, and you'll know that because this portion right here is blacked out. If you get the ceramic brakes, that portion will be silver, or you can get the big chunky meaty ones that are just 5 spokes that are just silver as well. Of course we have the little RS5 badge right there going across, and we have an LED turn signal within the mirror housing. You also have a camera up there in the mirror, 2 wipers, which is pretty standard on any car. So for the gas tank, we have a 15.3 gallon gas tank. You can expect 18 city, 27 highway. Expect to go around 275 to 413 miles. Now I just filled up with gas and my gauge said 410 on the predicted range. So I mean that's pretty much all highway, which is pretty much what I did. I went about 300 miles, and then I did about 200 miles of straight highway and 100 miles of city driving, so it's pretty accurate. I got about 25 miles per gallon, which isn't terrible at all. Don't get me wrong, I like that gas mileage. All right, for the next part, we'll go inside the car. We'll warm up because it is like 30 degrees here right now. I like the pull up on the handle. right, let's get warm. It is a little bit cold out there. You'll see in the camera, it's got a view, a top-down view. So that comes with, that's the adaptive cruise package. So if you don't get adaptive cruise, you won't have the top-down camera. Get rid of this bottle here so you can see. We have one USB right in there. We have a 12 volt right there. And then your start-stop button is right there. For this, we have 8 different presets right here. You can do regular radio, you can do Sirius XM, you can do whatever you want. We have navigation and map if you go up. We have telephone if you go down, radio up, media down. I just have it set on media right now. Then we have the shifter. Nice little tiny shifter. You can kind of put your hand on it a little bit, like if you're doing this and changing the stations. And then we have the RS symbol there, and then we have the electronic parking brake right there. And then you have this little tiny cubby where if you don't have anything on the key, you can put the key in there. And then the volume knob with the next track as well. This has heads-up display. You can see it really well right now because it's a little bit darker out. It has the oil temp, has miles per hour, and it has a clock, like a lap timer, but it doesn't do anything. I haven't gotten it to work yet. So digital cockpit on this comes standard. I know in the RS3 you actually had to pay money for that. I think it was $1,500. And if that's wrong, I'll edit that in. But that was something that you had to pay extra for. This is standard. Every 2019 Sportback has digital cockpit. You could not buy it with analog gauges. Heads-up display, top-down camera, traffic assist, speed limit. The speed limit, it'll show a thing down in the center stack there, what the speed limit is, and if you're going over that. And then adaptive cruise is all in the adaptive cruise package, which is about $1,500. And if that's incorrect, once again, I'll edit that into the video. As I don't know all of the prices offhand, but I know some of them. So we have the 19 speaker Bang & Olufsen system in here, and you can see we got a little white light that goes on underneath there. Same over here. And then we have the mood lighting, which is right here. I have mine on red right now. Red for performance, right? We have an 8.3-inch screen right here. So it's a little bit bigger than what I had in the RS3. The RS3 I think was 6 something and was very small. Didn't have a lot of space on it at all. So very nice screen. And then we have the 12-inch digital cockpit, which of course not only do you have to get it because it comes standard with it, but you have to get it because it's awesome. This has an auto park feature down here. This button right here. I don't know if I would trust that. I have never tried it. I had auto park in my BMW. I never wanted to try it because these rims are expensive. I don't want to curb rash my rims for being lazy. So I didn't really want to do it. We have carbon trim all along. So you see the carbon trim right here. It goes all along the dash right here. And it starts off again right here and goes all the way over here up to the door. The carbon trim looks fantastic. It's really, really high quality carbon. Not the cheap stuff that you'll see on like a Honda Civic or something like that. There's 3 different seat options. So you have the base ones, which are the Alcantara. So you'll have this and this are Alcantara. You have these seats, which are the black ones, and you can either get red or gray stitching on those. And then you have white seats as well. I don't know how I feel about the white seats, just because white seats, you can never really keep them clean, and they get dirty very easy. We have a panoramic moonroof, as you can see here. When I open it, you'll see it open up. Now it only goes about, I'd say maybe 2/3 of the way open. So you can't open it anymore. It won't let you. I hit it again, see it doesn't do anything. You can, however, close the shade like this. So it's an electric shade. But if you wanted to, maybe it's a day where you just want air coming in but not a lot, you can do that. And we'll open that back up because it's not terrible out. A little cold, but not terrible. We have massaging seats for both of these, and I'll get out and I'll show you the button here in just a second. Massaging seats come standard in every RS5, coupe or Sportback. And this is the button for it right here. And then we have power seats and lumbar support as well. So the starting price, what is the starting price for a 2019 Sportback? It depends. You can, well, the Sportback started at $74,200. This was back in 2019. The coupe started at $69,900. Now, obviously, you've seen the Sportback has much more functionality. That's why it's more expensive. I personally would not get a coupe. I looked at them. They're a lot cheaper, probably 10 grand cheaper than everything else. But you lose a lot of functionality. Going through the packages. So if you want one of these cars and you want to know what the packages are, so the RS driver's assistance package, that's what I have on this, the adaptive cruise, that is $3,700. The dynamic package, $3,350. Black optics, $1,500. The fine Napa leather seats that I have, $1,500. The stitching is free. You either get gray or red, and you can choose whichever one you want. The Bang & Olufsen sound system, the 19 speaker system with, I believe, a 700 watt amp, $950. Well worth it in my opinion. You can get the matte alu carbon, and what that is, and we'll go outside again. So for that, you get a carbon wing right here. I call it a wing, it's not really a wing, a spoiler. You get this trim right here, all in carbon. So it goes all the way over there to the other side. And then in the front, you will get this in carbon as well. It goes all the way down the bottom and to the other side. Is it worth $5,000? I don't think so. I wouldn't buy it myself, but that's just me. Cars that come with it, yeah, why not? We have the dynamic package, dynamic plus package, sorry, at $5,800, and that'll get you ceramic brakes. It'll remove the speed limiter from 155. You can go 178. I mean, let's be honest, who needs to go that fast? You can get rear passenger airbags for $350. So if you want your passengers to be safe in the back seat, you can do that. You can get black Audi rings for $300. Now this is on the new models. I don't know if this was offered or not on this. I don't think it was. You can get the floor mats, the RS5 floor mats for $150. Those are going to be the multi-weather ones, the rubber ones, which are, I mean, you pretty much have to pay $150 for those anyways. I've gotten some cheap ones in the past. For my RS3, I got some for, I think, $80. And I mean, they do the job. They're not official, if you will. You used to have to pay for the navigation package. Now it comes standard. In the 20-inch rims on the 2018 coupe, now it comes standard in different packages. And I showed you the different styles of rims that you could get. You can also get a 19-inch rim, and that's the very base model. That's with no options. That's with no dynamic package. You get a 10-spoke silver wheel. Some people have powder coated them black to make them look a little bit more sporty, but let's be honest, they're not that cool. I mean, they would be good for, say, winter rims. If you had to get a winter set, you could definitely put that on there, and you could be okay with that. So, would I buy this car? Obviously, yes, because I just bought it. I've had this car now for just over a day, and all these videos are going to be going live at different times of the month, so you're going to see different views, different videos and stuff like that. I just got the car today. Since we had nice weather today, that's why I did a lot of the videos today. What else do we have in here? So we have heated seats. We do not have cooled seats, which would be right here. You have your dial right here, and you see that it's synced, so they all go at the same time. What's nice is it has capacitive buttons. See, so you go like that, and you see how it brings up a little menu for each of them, and then you just go up or down based on what you want to do. Now we have the drive select, so if I hit up, it's going to change that. We need to get out of that first. So you go like that. You have individual, you have comfort, you have dynamic, and you have auto. We'll leave it in that. We have our traction control button, which if you want to go into what I'd call sport mode, you hit that once, stabilization control off. Now, if I was going to do launch control, I would put it on dynamic, I would hit that once, and then I'd hit the brake, foot on the brake, foot on the accelerator, you build up boost, and then you go. Now, we're not going to do that right now just because I just don't want to do that right now. We'll show that later. But this is how that looks. We have two cup holders with a decent amount of space, and then a little tiny cubby here. I have my hand sanitizer in there, but just a little tiny cubby for maybe a bottle of hand sanitizer or something maybe just a little bit bigger than that. As you can see in here, in the glove box here, or the center console, we have a little space where you can put, you know, your maybe half a Twinkie in there or something like that. You have your USB, you have an aux port. I keep my car wash card there, and then of course I keep my phone right in there, and you saw the phone fits perfect. Now this is ratcheting, so see how that is like that. To undo it, you just do that, and you can move it forward and back too if you want, but I just leave it like that. We have a pretty standard space in here. We do have our SD card, our SIM card, and then if you can see it way up top there, there is a CD player. I currently do have a CD in there right now. It's my backup CD that I put in everything. And then we have our home link, which I will do a video on how to do that. Home link was extremely hard to program in this car, I will just say that. If your SOS button, if our lights, for the door when that goes, this is for the sunshade right here, and this is for the sunroof. You can see the little sunroof icon there. And then we have the, I call it the frameless mirror. You can see my ugly mug there. No buttons, we just have the one right here, and that's for the direction. And that's pretty much it. So you guys, this car was for sale. $74,000 is what I ended up paying for it. I got it at Napleton, Porsche, downtown Chicago. Be sure to check them out, you guys. Nicalette hooked me up. She did a very good job. She was very professional. She was very good at what she was doing and got me a great deal. So if you are in the market for a used Porsche or a new Porsche, definitely check them out. I will leave their address in the description below. So guys, this is my walk around. This has been my review of my car. I will have this for hopefully a long time, but you know me, I like to shop around. Not looking right now. Hopefully not looking for a long time, but you never know. So if you like this video, please drop a like, and then if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It helps the channel. Both of those help the channel immensely. If you don't like the videos and you think I could do something better, you can dislike whatever you want. Just say, hey, you know what, you need to do a better job of blah, and then let me know. I read all the comments, I reply back to all the comments, and I appreciate all the comments. So thank you for leaving comments, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.